This week's Steel Cod Spotlight is the SKS 48-inch dual fuel pro range with sous vide and induction. What? Specifically, we're talking about SKS DR480 SIS. And usually, when you brainstorm new ideas, you put as many ideas as you can on the whiteboard, and then you pull it back. You just brain dump and then pull it back. Well, the SKS engineers brainstormed across what we must assume was many, many whiteboards, and they didn't pull anything back. They just left it all up there and built it. They have a Steam-combi oven. They have a convection oven. They have 2 ultra-high gas burners. They have 2 ultra-low gas burners. They have 2-zone induction, an LCD screen, which I think is bigger than the TV in my living room, and oh yeah, built-in sous vide. Boom! Anthony, what's your take on this Swiss Army knife of ranges here?
Tom, you stole all my notes. It is really impressive piece. I mean, the list is long in terms of what it puts in there. And this, similar, and you know, John and I saw this at the floor way back in the day. You always looked at it when you were walking by that aisle of the 48-inch ranges. It always caught your eye because of the different things that it did and whatnot. So I unfortunately wasn't there to ever see it live. But what a cool piece. I really want to try the sous vide if I get a chance, because I do a lot of sous vide cooking with the traditional setup. But that it's built into the range, there's really you're not sacrificing anything by getting this range because everything's in it. John, how do you feel like it's working on the floor?
Yeah, look, this is kind of a soapbox moment for me, I'll tell you, because in my opinion, and this is one of the most criminally undersold appliances in the entire market. I walk in and out of showrooms and I see it just sitting there in a row with other 48s, and it just kind of turns my stomach. Here, I can promise you this, that if we ever opened our own showroom, right, Steel Cod sales, right, this piece would be front and center live. It would be the first SKU that I would put live to demo, because it would be, it's such an absolute game changer in what it can do. And you guys were talking about it, right? And that's the problem. It has so many things that most salespeople out there are going to dismiss it as overkill, right? Or assume that customers will be overwhelmed by having too many options. But that's just the wrong way to look at this, right? This range is the definition of versatility, right? You have those gas burners, but it's not enough to say that they're gas burners. They go from 23,000 BTUs all the way down to 100 intermittent simmer, 100 BTU. I mean, this thing is amazing. You've got induction zones, you've got the built-in sous vide bath, and on and on and on. It's just, think about it for 1 second, right? In one footprint, you've got access to every professional cooking method that matters today, right? That's not overkill, guys. That's freedom, and whether you like to cook or want to cook or have ever dreamed about cooking, right? This range can do it all for you. And the customer who's willing to invest at this level isn't just buying features. They're really buying, more of the ability to say yes to any style of cooking at any time that they want. So stop underselling this machine, right? I mean, customers don't have to be a sous vide fanatic or a steam oven expert on day one, right? I mean, what you're really selling here is possibility, right? It's the range that removes any and all limits, right? And if you frame it that way, the pricing is going to make sense, because there is no other product on the planet that can give you this much capability in a single platform.
I'm a huge sous vide guy. I love doing sous vide, but I hate taking out the tub and having to fill the giant tub and having it on my counter and people asking, what is that? And I have to explain what sous vide is. I'd much rather just have it integrated into my stove so it looks like I'm cooking like a normal person. So, sold. I'm sold.
It is a cool piece. John, have you got to use it live?
Yes. Yep.
Oh,
yeah, we had it live in some of the other showrooms that we worked on, and I actually worked with their chef, SKS's chef, on it and saw him use it. It's phenomenal. It's amazing. The thing that gets lost there is that you hear sous vide all the time now, right? With air fry sous vide and things like that.
Right.
This is a true water bath. This is the way they do it in commercial kitchens. It's such a big differentiator that we need to appreciate what they're bringing to market.
Completely with you.